Hi, it's Kate. I decided to do a little video newsletter. I have not been sending out newsletters, as you know, because they haven't been coming into your mailbox. And I thought I would tell you this story instead. So I think it was last year I was doing a speaking engagement up in the Lehigh Valley at a company. I won't describe the company, that way it can stay private. And, I've been doing quite a few mindfulness talks, which I really, really enjoy, bringing practicality into the workplace, because mindfulness is just basic common sense, actually, at least preliminary steps of it. So I kind of deviated from the way I normally do it, and I had created this PowerPoint that was more about how I thought they needed me to deliver my content than how I wanted to deliver my content, which had nothing to do with anyone except for my own perception. So I send the file as a backup. I go, can't load it on my computer. And the woman who hired me to do the mindfulness talk is like, I didn't get any email from you. So I'm standing at the end of year planning session, which is like a great time, either end of year or beginning. I mean, any time is, but end of year and beginning of year are really great times to like kind of cultivate that circle of expression. And the room is looking at me and I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm just going to do this without the PowerPoint presentation. Now, because it was a corporate atmosphere, they were like, you're going to do what? And that meant I gave my talk for an hour with no support. Now, some of you know, I was a high school teacher and I taught community college as well as teaching my own workshops. So teaching, holding a container like that is not a new skill set for me. But if you have created those environments, you know that if you have an expectation to have a support or a visual, and then in the moment you have to pivot, that's tricky. So it's like kind of like it's the pivot moment, right? And I ended up using that as about our talk, the pivot moment, and when things fall through, why you have to make what's available to you. And if I was still harping on the PowerPoint, then our time would be completely wasted, and I can't do that. I finished the whole talk. It actually went really well. It did. The talk went really well, and when I finished, the PowerPoint file came through the email of the woman that hired me, but it was dated 6 a.m. that morning. And that's when I thought, if you choose to take on the perspective that everything is interconnected, it's awesome. But when you're not listening to yourself, that interconnectedness will make sure that you tune back in. So I hope this November you are tuning back in. I am excited. People say I'm excited as like a marketing tool, but I am literally excited that I am partnering with Domini Celebre for a very special online journey and community coming in 2020. And I am really excited about this. I'll be telling you more about that. And you can see on the rest of the newsletter that I have a workshop in December with Marissa Pacelli if you are in the Philadelphia Percy area about planning your 2020. Like all those gajillion things that you say you're going to do, you better know what your top 3 priorities are, because things are going to fall through the cracks. And we have a way to talk to you about like tuning in, like as a tool, and then implementing business strategies and presentation to be seen the way you want to be seen in 2020. So that's what I have going on. The newsletters will be coming back out. You can look for a full moon newsletter written, but I just wanted to say hi and that I am well, and I deeply hope the same for you.